Hassan from Slough, welcome.
Hi, Assalamu
Salam, Hassan.
I agree with protecting free speech. You did actually mention the Question Time episode when Nick Griffin attended, and I was actually in the audience, and I did ask Nick Griffin a question.
Yeah. Was it your question that they responded to?
Unfortunately, he was going to respond, but Bonnie Greer just interjected and talked about something else, which was quite disappointed. I wanted to hear his response to my
Bonnie
question.
Greer appropriated your voice there, Hassan. Unfortunate.
I know.
All right,
she did.
carry on.
But I applauded the BBC, actually, for having him, because views like his would be exposed, and they were clearly exposed. And you see, he was affected by that after cross-examination at that platform.
There is one caveat, which I haven't made yet, which I will make at this stage. It's a huge caveat to this entire conversation and relates to what our last caller, was it Neil? Our last caller said as well, Hassan, and that is, this only works, what you and I are saying, what even Neil was saying actually, and the caller before him who said he was Jewish and he wants to protect the right to deny the Holocaust, even though he vehemently rejects those who do. It only works when we talk about sunlight being the best disinfectant, allowing those airing those views, allowing them to be challenged and debated. It only works in a democracy. If you're a dictatorship and you've got absolute power over who gets to say what on which platform, then hate speech will actually, it can very invariably lead to murder and genocide.
Yeah, absolutely. That will be the end result of that. And in relation to Holocaust denial, one of your callers mentioned David Irving. So you may recall in the year 2000 when Lord Justice Gray issued a verdict against David Irving because he lost his case he raised against Professor Deborah Lipstadt. And the reason why he launched a case against her was apparently she muddied his reputation by calling him a Holocaust denier or a revisionist. So when you go through each of this 347-page judgment, you can see that every single Holocaust denial argument was raised and shot down. So he lost the argument. So when I checked David Irving's website afterwards to see what excuse he had for losing the case, all he could come up with was that the Jews had a lot of money behind them, rather than admitting that all of these arguments were very weak. And I suppose the same goes for Islamophobia. I have been in dialogue with those on the far right who are very anti-Islam. I certainly would not want their views to be banned. I'd rather engage with them with a view to influencing them. And I'll be coming out with a book, hopefully, that will encapsulate some of that. So I think all of that free speech discourse should be aired.
Oh, well done, Hassan. Let us know once you publish your book.
No, I certainly will.
Pleasure to speak to you again there, Hassan from Slough. You're listening to Maajid now, as we will carry this on.